Hello everyone, it's Ethan from the Orlando Tourist, and we're here at Universal Orlando. We were here just last Wednesday and last Friday covering some Horror Night updates. We have a bunch of new updates today around the park. We're gonna go cover them all. We just came from SeaWorld Orlando, covered a bunch of Halloween construction, and now we're here. So yep, today is Tuesday, August 23rd, and let's head into the park. It looks like we have some weather. I heard the sirens and some of the team member radios. You can see some clouds. I'll show you guys as we walk in, so stay tuned. Now, like I said, we're heading into the park. We do have some weather. Hopefully we could ride some coasters later. We'll just have to wait the storm out. But to start off, we have some lighting trusses as we enter the park. We have a lot of new props today, so let's show you guys around. As you can see in the entrance over here, we have some setup for the opening ceremonies. We have some speakers. We might even have some pyro on the roof, just like last year, or some other extra setup going on. We have a whole scare zone with a lot of new props out this morning, but we're gonna check back later. We're gonna head in Hollywood first. We had some corn starting to be up here like a week ago, but we don't have any more. We do have the entrance to the Nettlewood Cemetery. No props have been added since the last time we were here. We will keep going through the zone. This is gonna be called Graveyard Deadly Unrest. This prop is still missing in this zone. We're gonna head around though. Like I said, not much going on in the zone right now. We did cover all the details about everything that was announced for Horror Nights in my in-depth review of the huge announcement that they made. I have a whole video on that. And with that announcement, they also came out with this new merchandise. And they're also advertising to get your face in the tribute store. It costs $130. So we have like Pumpkin Lord here, since he's like the unofficial icon this year. A lot of merch in this store. A lot of this you can find in the boutique store in Islands of Adventure as well. Get my freaking house. We also have these stanchions in Hollywood. We'll see if anything lands up going here, but we have a whole guide to Horror Nights. In my last video, I made a whole guide for the event, how to complete all the houses, that express. So if you want to know how to complete all 10 of the houses of that express and know some tips and tricks for the event, definitely watch my last video and you'll know everything about it for Horror Nights. Looks like we have some people from Superstar still out here. We have a new signage that came out this morning for the new water show this year. Ghoulish, a Halloween Tale. And it's like a record player. We're gonna have it in the lagoon here. And it looks like they're gonna have two different shows. So side one's gonna be 9 and 10, and then they're gonna have a different show at 11 and 12. So make sure you see them both. So we have some themed food tents over here. They're themed to the original houses. So this one's Dia de los Muertos, which is going to be a tie-in to the Chupacabra house. And we have this cool themed area over here. I like this. So over here in the entrance, we might have a signage for this zone, or this might be a giant windmill. And this is going to be for the Scarecrow Cursed Soil Scare Zone, which is going to be a tie-in to the haunted house that they had in 2017. So we have fencing as we head into this Scarecrow zone. We're supposed to get a full barn right here with scare actors in the bottom and the top. We have a lot more fencing here, and we have some shacks as well. So other than the fencing we have here, we have a little shack. The scare actors are going to be popping out. More fencing over here with more shacks. And then we also have this cart here, which looks like it might have actually been used in Puppet Theater. And we have another shack and one more shack with more fencing. And then we have lanterns in the trees, but nothing else added to the zone yet. So over by Kids Zone, we have a lot of food booths set up, food tents. They have lights already on, and we did check these out last time when we were here at night. We got a nighttime view of these food tents. They look beautiful. They're really bright too. Make sure you definitely check these food tents out like during the event. They're gonna have some amazing food options this year. We're gonna keep heading around. We're heading through Springfield right now. We might be having some chainsaw hordes back this year, so that's gonna be really cool to see. But right now we're gonna be heading over to Men in Black And yeah, see if we can max out today. So we have Nightmare Fuel Wildfire going on over here. Nightmare Fuel is returning this year. We're waiting for the sign to be put up. Probably this week it will be. They've been doing rehearsals, and I'm excited to see how different this show will be from last year. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. So this food tent keeps changing. They added a new menu sign in the middle of the pumpkin, and they have Christmas lights around the pumpkins. That's pretty neat. So we have these lighting trusses here. The kid is a prop for this year as well. Can't wait to see him just there in the truss this year.
He's the main
icon. He's the icon. We have some runes over here all lit up. Haven't seen them lit up at night though. They have some moss. It's going to be connected with the witch scare zone, which is called Conjure the Dark. We have some new props to this zone as well. Last time we had planters around the zone, and we still have those planters. And now we also have some more additions. In the witch zone, we have a lot of props going up. Cool, like theming. It looks like we have a dragon here. Yeah, this one's called Conjure the Dark. Here's another set of props over here. I don't know why there's a Powerade there, but yeah. On the main stage here, we have something covered up. It's definitely not a body, but we don't know what it is. It's gonna be really neat though. We'll see. This zone's gonna be crazy. I don't really know too much about this zone, but I just know it's gonna be really interesting. And we do also have more props right over here. And here are these props on this entrance area. So I'll see if I can find any more updates with the New York zone as we head in there. But the Blumhouse is supposed to be at the Fast and Furious tent. We've been covering this tent in a lot of past videos. We checked on it like every update. Some pigeon almost just flew into me. But nothing has changed with that tent that's like visible at all. So we won't be covering it today. We'll see what we can see in the New York area. So we have a lot of prep for this zone. It's called Sweet Revenge. It's looking really neat. We have a body covered up. And we also have this meat market area. And this is probably gonna be like a food stand of some sort. Maybe themed to meaty meats, we'll find out. Yeah, they're getting it ready, as you can see. So in this zone, we also have Christmas lights lining the sky area. These are gonna be all lit up for Sweet Revenge. This street is still blocked off right now, so we have a temporary stage for the Blues Brothers. And Mummy hasn't reopened yet. They were supposed to have team member previews this past weekend. They only had it for one day, and then they stopped the previews because they had some more evac issues. So it looks like the opening date got pushed back a little bit further. We'll keep you guys posted when it's gonna open. Let's see if there's anything new going into the monster store right now. Mummy gift shop. They've taken a lot of props out of the gift shop as they get ready to close and retheme it to Sahara Traders. The Mummy reopening.
What do you do?
Yeah, the whole exit ramp looking somewhat back to normal. Checkout counter and the photos are all here. Not much else going on though. We have a cool snake in the gift shop. And then we have the Mummy who used to be outside. He's now inside. So not much has been added here except this has been covered up, so I wonder if they've just trying to protect the candy props from getting damaged in the zone, or unless they added some gory details under there. And the tribute store now has flags, and it's got signage for the tribute store. It's going to contain a cemetery, a pumpkin patch, a witch's hut, and the last room is going to connect with the sweets area into the scare zone. And as you can see on the signage over here, talks about the Dead Coconut Club. We'll check on the Red Coconut Club and see if it's got any changes going on the way out of the park today. And here are some cool looking food tents down this street, which also just reopened with the bricks. The lighting's gonna be cool. I don't think these were lit up the other night. So these are really neat looking. Be really cool to see during the Halloween season. So the tribute store might open up like this Friday. Usually it opens up a week before the event, although it might actually open up later this year. We'll find out. We'll keep you guys posted as we get more information. So we have more food tents this way. We did check these out last time we were here though. And this is where the Minions Cafe is rumored to be. It's going to be replacing the Monsters Cafe. And they're going to have a whole monster section in the new Epic Universe theme park. So it's okay that this is getting replaced. We'll have monsters back in the park soon. So over here we have a new addition as well. We have a weekend after hours nightmare bar. So I'm interested to see what kind of food or drink items they're gonna have themed to the weekend. This is pretty neat looking. So So we're just waiting out the rain, and then we're gonna go show you guys the Horrors of Halloween scare zone. These props look really cool in the rain. So we're gonna head over to Men in Black right now, and then we'll come back over to that front of the park, and we'll show you guys that scare zone up there. So we'll let you know when we get off if we end up maxing out or not, because we didn't ride before. We're gonna do it now. We have a lot of Rip Tours walking around the park. They're training them for Horror Nights. So we just got off of Men in Black, almost maxed out. We got like 900,000. I don't see anything going on over at Fear Factor right now as we're passing by it. We're just gonna keep heading through the park. And here's the pumpkin tent, semi lit up. We're heading through this witch scare zone again. We already showed you earlier though, so now let's head closer to the front of the park and see if we can show you that one zone. But yeah, cool props. These food tents are even more lit up now, and it has been raining again. So we're in the entrance zone now as we enter the park, or pretty much like exit the park. We have all these pumpkins, and we have a spot themed to each scare zone. So this is supposed to be for Graveyard Deadly Unrest, Sherry. And then we have this for the Conjure the Dark for the witches. We have this as a tribute to the Scarecrow Scare Zone. And then this one to Sweet Revenge. Some cool props. And then of course we have Little Boo all the way up here. But yeah, these vines look amazing here on the trusses. I don't know why the screen was so bright before. The rain kind of messed up my settings. But yeah, here's a better look at the props. It looks awesome. And we're not done with the zone yet. We have another addition by here, the front. Also, Minions is going to be taking over the Shrek attraction. We've talked a lot about it in our last few, like for months now in our videos. So I won't be talking much today. We have a 31 on the fence over here. And over here, before you enter the zone, we have a whole setup for the Pumpkin Lord. It looks like he's going to be sitting in his little pumpkin area, like in the house last year. I'm disappointed that he's probably not going to be on stilts, but this is still really neat. And we have a fog machine there. This is awesome. Just a little behind the structure. It's really neat. But yeah, in the Five and Dime, we also have a new Chucky shirt. Pretty cool looking. Before we head out of the park, we're just checking some lighting. This food tent's kind of lit up. So now we're at Fast and Furious. We might not even head to the other park. We're walking by Nightmare Field that has some lighting going on. I love it. They're gonna probably do rehearsals in like an hour.
We serve food here, sir.
Somehow we're still in studios. It's like open over here. That's gonna be for the Minions Cafe. It's like gutted. The beautiful sunset. As we head out of studios, we're gonna head to Islands now. As we head into Islands, we have some new awnings here by the entrance. Some white ones. And then we have some that are not on yet. Just like the skeletons of the awnings. As we head into Islands, we have a lot of scaffolding at the Christmas shop. Christmas shop is still open. They're just doing a little brief refurbishment on the exterior of the store. Looks really neat. The Griffin is still under construction walls. Just doing a brief refurbishment on him. We have construction walls outside the Sinbad Theater. They've been here for a while. And now we're heading into the All Hallows Eve, or the Hulu, this is the All Hallows Eve store. A lot of Little Boo merch, nothing new yet. We have the new Little Boo figure in the store here. Kind of cursed looking. Here, give me close. It looks like we have a new Little Boo drawing. It looks like it's the same for him. We have nothing else new in the gift shop. Coming over to Velocicoaster now. Just got off of Velocicoaster, had a nice night ride on it. It was a little shaky, but normal line didn't take too long. We got off at 9 on the dot. So now the park is closed. They are doing like the castle show, but we're gonna head into City Walk, show you guys the escape rooms and the Red Coconut Club. So we have the exit here for Island Adventure blocked off right now. They have us leaving from this way. So as we're heading out of the park, we have the Universal's Great Movie Escape, which are gonna be the Back to the Future and Jurassic World escape rooms that were supposed to open this fall. I guess the fall hasn't arrived yet, so we're still going to be on the lookout for the opening of this. Universal has not announced anything else other than the initial announcement for this attraction. A rumor is that if it does well, they might add draws, so we will see. But yeah, we're keeping an eye out. Nothing has changed since they announced it. No new lighting or anything. No pricing. No opening date time frame. But we will keep you guys posted with all that. And over here is the Red Coconut Club. This has been closed for a while, this club. And we don't know if they're going to put Horror Nights stuff. Oh, we have a black curtain here. That means they're probably going to transform so no one looks through the window. They're transforming the restaurant into something for Horror Nights. But yeah, you can't see anything. We will keep you guys posted once something's announced though. Over here they also have curtains as well. Yeah, there's a zoomed out look at the curtains. You can definitely see that they have curtains blocking the windows. That's going to do it for today's video. We covered some Horror Nights street construction, hung out at the parks, did Velocicoaster, Islands of Adventure. Not much else is going on in that park right now. But last week we were here, we posted the ultimate guide for Halloween Horror Nights. It's going to be your companion if you want to complete everything in the event and want to know some tips and tricks. Also, we covered the giant announcement when they announced all the houses and zones last week with the shows as well for Horror Nights. But that's going to be it for today. So definitely follow me on social media for more current updates when I'm at the parks. You'll see it there first. It'll be on Twitter at Ethan Hershaft and on Instagram at Florida Theme Park Pics. We'll see you guys in the next one.